Hello, everyone. Welcome back with the Tar Heel News Crew. Several U.S. industries experienced significant job loss in 2025 due to the tariffs, particularly in sectors relying on imported materials or facing retaliatory trade measures. So, Trump has said in his speech that he had created thousands of jobs. So here is another fact check on the industries and their job losses in 2025 due to the tariffs. Overall impact: manufacturing. This sector lost approximately 67,000 jobs between April, when Liberation Day tariffs were announced, and November 2025. And this reflects 7 consecutive months of decline, pushing employment to its lowest level since March 2022. The subsectors affected: losses were broad based and included durable good manufacturers, cars, appliances, and electronics. Specific uh, um, specific subsectors like machinery, manufacturing, electronics, transportation equipment, food textiles, apparel, paper, and chemical mills all shed jobs. And the reason for this, they say, the tariffs on essential inputs like steel, aluminum, and copper increased operating costs for manufacturers, were often led to cutting labor to manage expenses. The transportation and warehousing, the job losses. This industry lost an average of 17,200 jobs over a 3 month period in late 2025. The reasoning, they say, the declines reflected a drop in demand for carriers and messengers, likely due to reduced consumer spending driven by higher prices from tariffs. Port activity also slowed, with job opportunities at the Port of Los Angeles, for example, dropping to new lows. Construction, the sector shifts while the overall construction sector showed some resilience, adding jobs primary and large scales non-residential projects like AI data centers. Specific subsectors saw declines. In the areas of loss, the residential construction market was hit hard. Specialty trade contractors focused on residential building shed the greatest number of jobs within the sector, largely due to high costs for imported materials like softwood, lumber, steel, and copper. The mining and the lodging job losses. This sector payrolls were down by an average of 2,000 jobs over a 3 month period toward the end of 2025. And the reasoning, they say, lowering lower oil prices combined with tariffs on steel and equipment, pushing uh, the economics of additional drilling below break even levels. The wholesale and the retail trade. The impact: the wholesale trade industry experienced significant job losses in 2025. General merchandise retailers also shed several thousand jobs toward the end of the year. And the reasoning, they say, tariffs on a wide variety of consumer goods raised prices for a household, leading to a pullback in consumer spending, which directly impact uh, which directly impact trade sectors. And so we see here that no, jobs are not higher. Unemployment rate is going down. is going up. Actually, um, there is not more jobs, but less jobs. And beside tariffs, several other significant factors affect the U.S. job growth in 2025, including immigration policy shifts, high interest rate, a government shutdown, and technological changes. Now, we'll be back and talk a little bit more about, and I'll talk a little bit more about the immigration policy changes and the Federal Reserve uh, interest rate, along with the government shutdowns and federal job cuts. So stay tuned.